and welcome to another Tuesday Tech Tip with Lawlor Therapy Support Services. Today, we are looking at Everlance. What the heck is Everlance? I'm about to show you, but real quick, it's a cool way to track your mileage in your vehicle for all of those who work on the road. So, this is an app that is available on your iPhone and your Android device, but I'm going to show it to you on the iPhone. So opening it up, we start in the home screen, and we can see it's just showing us right away our stats to date. You can see at the top it's showing me this month. You can see whatever time span you'd like. I got about 10 days of use here, so I've tried to use it for a little while so I can show you how it works. So this is the overview. Now if I click on trips here, what it does is these are all the trips that is logged in 10 days. If I go to unclassified, so these are the trips that I have yet to tell it what it is. So all of these trips at the moment are personal. These are kind of after work hours. So you can see at the top it's showing you other or work. So I'm going to slide this way to mark it as personal or other. So let's call that personal. This trip here is personal. This trip here, also personal. Also personal. Now this last one, let's just pretend this was a work one. So I go work. I can indicate that these are RSW kilometers or incurred with the client kilometers or a whole host of other options. We could also add a custom label. How's about a dog groomer? There we go. We can have that in there too. Okay. But for now, that one is personal. And okay. I just did an extra long swipe there. There we go. Now I'm using the free app, as you can see here. Now I drive a lot, and likely the free one is not going to work for me, just because it has a limited number of trips that it will do. So let's actually go to the cost here. All right, so this premium app will have unlimited trip detection. It will have advanced reporting for PDFs, filters, detailed summaries, blah, blah, blah. It will integrate with your bank. I think that's probably more of an American situation than our Canadian one. And you can set your work hours. So it'll automatically classify your 9 to 5 trips as work. What can this thing do for us? So going to home here, we can see that I can break it down to what was work and what was personal. Great for tax time, right? You can also track expenses on your vehicle. There's gas or whatever. You can take pictures of receipts if you want. You can see here's all the transactions that I have. You can also share your data and chat with your accountant by using the chat feature in the bottom right. Something that's interesting is you can go to export and select dates. Let's say I want to select all of 2017 and email my report. So there's my email address there, and I would email the report. Actually, I switched over to my computer here, and when it exports, you can see this is the detail with which it exports. So the value of the trip, and that's just calculated at the 54 cents for the first 5,000 kilometers, and then you can switch it to 48 or whatever it is after that. So that's your deductions. The actual kilometers driven, from and to addresses, the date. Here's your classifications right here. There's an actual map. If you really wanted to get nitty gritty, you could copy that into your web browser and it would show you a map of your drive, the vehicle you were driving, times, and then like the full address. So I guess this was a shorter address over here before. So that's pretty detailed come tax time. You or your accountant can really manipulate this and tease out all of the information that you need for taxes. Okay, let's switch back to the phone. In here you can include your vehicles. I primarily drive the Honda here, but if you have several vehicles that you use, you can differentiate between all of them. So the great thing about this app is that it has auto detection, which you can see I have enabled in the top left there. So what it is doing is every time my phone is with me in the car, it's automatically going to pick up a trip like this, and I'll be able to classify it one way or the other. So you never have to remember to start your log or end your log or any of that. It just sort of tracks it from when you leave, and then it's pretty good at figuring out when you're done driving, and it separates things from one trip to another. If you have a bunch of trips here that are unclassified, you can hit the top right button here. It looks like the bullets button in Microsoft Word there, and you can select multiple trips and classify them all as a group, as opposed to just swiping them individually. A little time saver. So really a great app for those of you who travel for work and are constantly on the road. The free version will get you pretty far, but if you need a little bit more, upgrading to the paid version might be something you do. It's only between $5 and $8 a month, depending on what plan you choose. Definitely something worth looking into. This has been your technology trainer with Everlance. Hopefully you found that helpful. As always, if you have any questions or requests, drop us a line and we'd be happy to help. Have a great day.